I said, what's good, Refit Nation? Yo, oh my goodness gracious. Listen, right? Let me ask you a question, right? Who did Will Smith piss off in his previous life to deserve Jada Pinkett Smith? No, for real. Yo, who did he piss off? Like, okay, granted, like Will Smith is very successful, worth millions of dollars, and the position that many people will kill to be in for a fact. But he did. I don't know what he did, but he has been cursed with this woman here. Now, look, right? I don't know what it is about Will, but she just loves embarrassing him in public. It's like it's like a thing, like I don't know, man. Like, listen, right? To my woman, listen to me, right? Because I know you watch my content. If you ever think you're gonna be embarrassing me in public like she does Will, you should, man, play with me if you want to, all right? Play with me if you want to, woman. I know you're gonna see this. But anyway, Jesus, like, I don't know, yo. It's like every time she has, like, she needs like money or like is something to promote, is like, or like ratings are low or some shit. It's like, damn, it's like she just be walking around the house like, fuck, what I need to, damn. It's like, I got it. I'll embarrass Will again. It's like, yo, that's her go-to move. Like, you know how like everybody has their go-to strategy, like their go-to move. Embarrassing Will is her go-to move. And Will, my boy, listen, let me talk to you. Hey, now there's a 0.000 chance in a million you see this video, but listen to me, right? She's only doing this because you allow it. That's it. Will's allowing this. That's what this is, right? And let me be honest, right? I am speaking as somebody who do not know 100% of their personal life. I'm only speaking for what is being put out there. So if I say something that may be out of turn, that may be wrong, fuck it. Okay? I don't know everything. I'm just speaking on what I do know. The little bit I do know. You understand? But anyway, right? So Jada Pinkett just recently revealed that her and Will have been separated since 2016, which means they're not even together. They still legally married, but they're not together. It's like, it's like you break up with your wife. You just don't get a divorce. That's what that is, all right? So, not a big deal. But what makes it a big deal is the fact that Will slapped the shit out of Chris Rock and said, keep my wife's name out of your mouth on TV. She didn't defend him. She didn't try to stop him. Nothing. She just sat there and watched him do it and didn't say nothing. It's like every time we see this woman in the media, she's either promoting something or embarrassing Will. That's only two things. Listen, or talk about Tupac. Pardon me, right? It's either she's promoting something, embarrassing Will, or talking about her love for Tupac. That's it. Like, it's like as far as I've seen, right? She has said more positive about Tupac than she has her own husband. It's like, yo, like, But listen to me, right? With all due respect to Will Smith, but that's that simp energy, man. That's simp energy. I ain't gonna lie to you. All this disrespect, I'm pretty sure, right? The disrespect didn't start in public. It started at home. So once she realized that she could get away with it at home, it's like, all right, let me up the ante. See, the thing about people, right? Not just women, but people, is that when you allow them to get away with something, they don't just stop. They don't just go down. They go up. No, they double down on the disrespect. It gets worse. This is why I make it a point to, hey, listen, you're not going to play with me. The first time is the last time. We're not going to make this happen. No, the fuck we are not. So, when you allow somebody to disrespect you the way she disrespects Will, this is what you get. This is what you get, yo. Like, she's done this is the newest thing, right? But do you guys remember when she admitted publicly that she was cheating on Will? Or they've been separated or whatever. Like, she admitted publicly. Like, yo, don't worry. I got the clip. I got y'all. But before we get into all that shit, right? Before we get into all that, make sure you guys Subscribe to my YouTube at ReactionVideo. And of course, man, follow me on my Facebook at ReactionVideo as well. And follow me on my Instagram at ReactionVideo24. All right. Now look, right? Let's watch this clip of her admitting, that Will didn't make her feel good. Oh, fuck. Yo.
During that time, launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good.
Right.
And it was really a joy to just...
What the fuck? It's been so long since you felt good. Will, what are you doing in the bedroom, sir? Pause. Hey, yo, I said pause. Don't look at me like that. Pause. But, Jesus Christ, yo, like, it's just like the public disrespect, and he's just sitting there at the table just taking it. Like, if you guys seen this is back from 2020. This is older shit for those of you who do not know. For those of you who do not know, let me catch you up real quick. She was fucking August Alsina, which is her son's friend at the time, like, which is weird in itself, right? That is in itself is weird, But after she gave August the pussy, he started bugging the fuck out. I don't know what it's about Jada Pinkett pussy, like that shit had him tweaking. He started doing all kind of shit. Anyway, the point being is, she'd been publicly embarrassing this nigga Will for years, and it's just like, like it takes a special kind of man to sit across from your wife as she tells you that the reason why she's fucking another guy is because she wanted to feel good. Like the level of disrespect. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if Will Smith is a better man than me. You understand me? Like that's a whole different level of being secure with yourself and I don't know what I can't even use the words because I can't relate to that shit. That's fucking crazy. But anyway, so right, we're gonna fast forward to what was it last year? I think it was last year where Will Smith slaps the shit out of Chris Rock. Let's watch that. I said Rock. Yeah. Get the sound down. Remember this?
Oh, wow.
Slap the shit out of him.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
You got your shit slapped. All right, look. All right, let's get back on track. Almost got distracted. But, you see this shit? So you telling me, right, fellas? Listen, right? I don't give a... Listen. Listen to me, right? Ain't that much love in the world. I would... If anybody I'm with, if like after years of publicly disrespecting me, making me look like I'm like a sucker, like a simp, like a cuck, I ain't defending shit. He can make all the jokes he want. Will Smith, that was definitely some sucker shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know, but that was definitely some sucker shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't do it. See, look, right. What Will Smith is going through, everybody, is a prime example of why you do not put these females on pedestals. I don't give a fuck what you say. Don't argue with me. I'm not arguing with nobody. And if you have to, right? If you just can't help yourself or put a female on a pedestal, I don't believe anybody belongs on a pedestal, both male or female. Different conversation. But if you have to, at least make sure that person has your back and has your best interests. Because as we can tell, Jada don't give a flying fuck about Will at all. But like I said, this is all from what we know in the public. Will could be a terrible person behind closed doors. We don't know, but it don't seem that way to us. To us, well, at least to me, he seemed like a simp, like a cuck. Yeah, doing this, defending this woman after she done been in entanglements and fucking on her or on their son's friends. I'm not to finish. You shit me? Get the fuck out of here. Yo, but anyway, that was that, right? So so this recently came out, and this is probably part of the reason why he slapped Chris Rock. So Jada Pinkett, for those of you who do not know, she has a new book, and she is just out here just telling everything. So she's out here just telling all the shit. So pretty much, and Chris Rock, if this is true, you a piece of shit, and you a sucker too, and you deserve to get slapped if this is true. But so pretty much, you know, Chris Rock heard that her and Will was getting a divorce, and then he asked her out on a date. This shit is wrong on so many. It's so much wrong. I can't even, like, my brain is just like, you know, sometimes when it's a lot, your brain's just like, that's what happens just now. Like, it's just so much wrong, right? For one, right? Why are you waiting to? Will probably don't even know, or he probably did know. That's probably why he slapped him. Well, but knowing Jada, Will probably didn't even know. He probably just slapped him just to fit his wife honor that day. But he, you know, once he found this, I was like, oh yeah, I'm glad I slapped that nigga. But he probably did know, and that's probably the reason why he slapped him. That could be it too. But Chris Rock, if this is true, right? Now I don't believe a word Jada Pinkett said, because she's just trying to sell books and shit. At this point, she'll say anything to sell a book. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if she come out and tell us that Will Smith is gay, like allegedly. You know, I want to put that out there, but I wouldn't be surprised if she said that shit. You know, but you know, if this is true, Chris, that's fucked up. Like, dudes is so dirty, yo. Like, anything for a piece of vagina, and it's like, y'all put too much worth on vagina. Y'all really do. It's downright despicable, like, how much, like, you know, value y'all put on vagina, and it's never that serious. Chris, come on. There's millions of other women that you can go after. You want to go after Jada Pinkett Smith because you heard she's getting a divorce, fellas. Remember this, right? No matter how long you've been in a relationship, never get comfortable. I don't give a fuck. Nobody tell you. I don't give a fuck what she says. I don't give a fuck. Nobody say. Never get comfortable in no relationship. Why? Because there's always another dude waiting around the corner to fuck yo. And depending on how much further along in life than he is than you are, it's a pretty good chance you might get it. Just remember, Kareem told you so. Don't fall. Don't be a simp. Don't be blinded. Anyway, if this is true, Chris, then you deserve to get slapped. But anyway, let's fast forward to this thing to you know, to what we were here to talk about. You know, with this shit here. You know, so she just pretty much reveals that her and Will are not together, which honestly, you know, I don't really think it's a big deal for her. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't. You know, people break up all the time. You just didn't. You know, this is why I'm not really a big fan or a big believer in marriage, because it's like, for what? You know, like the love's still the same, the sex still the same. You just legally tied to another person. I don't think that's a good idea. But anyway, that's a different conversation. Let's just watch this. Oh shit, my fault. No sound, my fault.
Me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
right,
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us.
There's so many surprises.
I mean, I don't think it's a big. I still don't think it's a big deal for her. Like, people break up all the time. Like I said, you know, and like See, the way we look at it is different than the way they look at it. We look at it as, you know, we're private people. We are not in the public like they are. There's like millions of people are watching their every move. I'm talking about them right now. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why they wouldn't want people to know that, hey, we're separated. You know, I mean, I don't know. If it was me personally, if I was in their predicament, I don't know what I would do. But I can only speak for me at where I'm at right now in my life. I would have been like, nah, yeah, we separated, so you know, it doesn't matter. But you know, it's probably made more sense to like keep up the image. I don't know. But anyway, let's watch part 2 to this.
Yeah.
How to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, well, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying.
Yeah.
How to be in.
I mean, that was it. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I don't know. I don't think this is a big deal. I mean, the only reason why this is coming out for real is not, you know, is because she got books to sell. She don't really give a shit about. Like I said, she don't really give a shit about wealth for real. She don't. You know, she just got books to sell. So you know, it is what it is. Not, you know, but I don't know. I don't. Could you guys date somebody like this? No, for real. I really want to know. I would never. You know, like. Well, you are a special kind of man. Pause. Heavy on the pause, because I don't know. I don't have it in me. You know, pause. You know, I don't have it. You know, I wouldn't do it. You know, because it's just, I don't know, everything from the public disrespect to just, you know, she just make you look like a clown. You just look like shit. Like, you know, and it's just like. She just don't give a shit. Like, she let you crash out. Like any real woman would have been like, no, baby, don't worry about it. It's not that serious. It's just a joke. Even if y'all was separated, she just sat there in her chair, was just like, I think she laughed. I think she enjoyed it too. Like, Will, you are out here crashing out over this woman. I mean, I can't, you know, I can't tell you how to feel about it. That's your wife, right? That is still legally your wife, so I get it. You know, and I'm just a person on the outside looking in. I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship, but had it been me, I mean, it wouldn't be me, because the first time would have been the last time. Fuck that. You know, you ain't gonna have me out looking crazy. I'm not gonna be. Listen, I don't give a how much I may love you, how much I may want to be with you. I would never crash out over no woman who wouldn't do the same for me, or who is continuously putting me in positions to where I would have to crash out. Because if she's putting you in those positions constantly, that means she don't give a shit. She don't care about you, dog. You better move on. And then, I don't know. For me personally, the last straw would have been like, so if I found out, right, the mother of, the mother of my children is fucking one of my son's friends because she want to feel good, it's like, oh, nah. Oh, you sick. Oh, no, you sick. Oh, no, you a pedophile. I get it. They're both of legal age, but that don't make it right. You know, I'm strongly against pedophilia, both legally and illegally. You know, there are, in my opinion, there is a such thing as legal pedophilia. For example, you know, all right, she may be 18 or like 21. And if you're like 40 something, if you're old enough to be her dad, it's like, all right, sure, it's legal, but like, yeah, go get yourself some help, my boy, buddy boy. You need to tighten up. But anyway. I could talk about this forever, but I'm not going to. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm getting the fuck out of here. This video's been long enough.